Here's Phil to tell you more.
Okay, I have to pee. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to run and use the restroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue, guys. Now, guys, listen. Earlier today, I had an incredibly slow Street Fighter stream. I didn't even make 30 bucks. Here we are halfway through Stardew, and we're stacking up to have another incredibly slow stream. I don't know what's going on. These streams were doing well. People were liking them. People were supporting them. I didn't change. I've done nothing wrong. Okay, 0 things wrong. No word whatsoever that I did a damn thing wrong whatsoever. It's the content still the same. It's good. I don't know what to tell you. If you could support tonight, I would really appreciate it. It would be great to not have an insanely bad day. So if you like the stream, please support it in some way. I'll be right back. No, there's... I love the excuses.
Oh, I heard there's an internet outage across the country. That's probably why... No.
You know, no. That's not why. That's not why it's a slow day. There's no internet outage all day. Yes, I'm sure. That's, of course, what it is. No. No, I'll be honest. We started playing this, what? 3 weeks ago, a month ago? And I think it was something fresh and interesting and cool when I started playing it. No, right? And I still like it a lot. I'm enjoying, now we're in the 3rd season. And it's still new stuff being added and stuff. But there was a few people who really liked it, who at first were coming by every stream supporting it, and they stopped. You know, you got one person who sadly is a very impressionable, gullible person, gets messaged by one of my detractors, and immediately must feel special that someone's going out of their way to message them, believes every word the detractor says, and then literally says, I'm going to now do everything I can to, like, hurt Phil and his viewers and stuff. It's like,
What? What is your problem? You're nuts.
like, if a detractor messages you and you change your entire attitude towards someone, literally because someone sent you a DM, you should probably seek medical help.
Wow.
Like, speak to a professional about that. If you're sitting here enjoying the content and we have a good rapport and we're hanging out and you like everything I'm doing, just because someone messaged you with a bunch of slanderous lies that you believe because you're gullible, like, you should go seek professional help. You know? So I think that's what happened. Is there was a couple people who really liked this and they supported it at first, but, you know, they're not going to be here every time. And then there's 1 or 2 people who, sadly, a lot of people, you know, my detractors really want to try to create drama for me. So what they do is they go out of their way to try to make supporters not like me anymore. So first they try to essentially recruit them, and if they can't recruit them, then they harass them, dox them, and do other underhanded, awful things, you know? So I think that's what's happened, sadly, with the Stardew streams. If you remember, when we started playing this a month ago or whatever, these were my most supported streams I was doing. You remember that, right? I was making, like, tier 2 tips goals every night. These were, like, my big things while I was playing other games that weren't doing so well. This was actually supporting everything. Now it looks like it's completely flipped. And if that's the case, then I probably can't play Stardew that much anymore. Like, if we're going to have nights where I'm making $15 an entire night, then I have to play other games. We have to move on. Okay? So, let's see how it goes for the rest of tonight. Certainly, I hope it picks up. I don't know if it's going to. But if it doesn't, then we have to reevaluate. You know, we just have to. We have to start doing different things. Yeah, I know. It's sad because I hate to say it, I'm not doing anything. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing the same content. I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm having a good time. We're interacting. Other people's attitudes change because of outside factors that I don't control. The quality of the stream has not gone down. I haven't streamed less frequently. In fact, it's stayed, despite the fact that I have a lot of stressful things going on in my life right now, I've stayed consistent with the content I'm putting out. I've done my best. Yeah, there's been a few times when I had to shuffle things around, but I'm doing my absolute best to try to stay here and be here and put out the content that you guys have been asking for. And like I said, at first Stardew, everyone loved it. So what happened, right? How do you get such a flip where now it went from the most supported stream I was doing all week to this? And by the way, if you remember, I didn't take advantage of that either. Like, when at first it was doing super well, I was like, now I could easily just play Stardew nonstop, like every night, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to milk people for support just because it's doing well. We're going to have a balance, and that's what I did. Right? I had a nice imbalance over the course of the month, so that way it wasn't overload. It didn't feel like I was trying to take advantage of anyone, you know. I was trying to be fair, and, you know, I don't know. I guess being a nice person and trying to do the right thing always blows up in my face. Here he comes. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What are you talking about? Shut up. Right? Maybe I should have just played this nonstop. Right? Since now, it looks like it's dying out. Blah, 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 blah. It sucks. I like this game. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. Blah, 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 blah. But just to forewarn, blah, 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 warn everyone, yeah, I blah, 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 cannot have blah, blah, blah. A game where every time I play it, I make 10, 15 bucks. You know, and that's why with Street Fighter, it's also looking like with Street Fighter, we've hit that point. So it looks like that might have to be phased out a bunch too and find other things to do. You know, and it sucks. I like Street Fighter, but I got to do things that are going to pay the bills. This isn't just my hobby. This is also my job. I have a family I'm trying to support. I have to be doing the right thing for everybody, you know. So Stardew was for a while, but now it looks like, sadly, things are changing, you know. And that's not good. I like the game, but this is why games get phased out and stuff. You know what I mean? This is exactly why. Okay. All right, let's continue. All right, so what are we doing? We got to do the... I'm trying to remember now. We're going to do the Magma Geodes today, right? This is the problem. I lose track. I get scatterbrained about what we're doing. I really do. We're going to do the Magma Geodes. We're going to buy more seeds. Those are the two major things. And the community center, right? Let's do them in that order. Well, I guess we could buy the seeds first. Judging off of yesterday, all right, we had less viewers than I usually do for Street Fighter. We actually had less than 400. I almost always have 400 for Street Fighter. I had less than 400 viewers, and the support was very, very low. And what I mean by that is we didn't even hit the tier 1 tips goal, not even close. So, super chats, memberships, I don't think we had a single membership yesterday all day, not a single new one. And super chats, just a small sprinkling. So basically, people are tired of this meta. They don't want to see me just fight the same shit over and over. Now, there were a few really good matches. There was a great Ed. We went back and forth. He beat me. I don't care. He was a good Ed. He deserves it. He's intelligent. I want to lose to smart players. Okay. There was actually a really good Jamie who got me. I was like, wow. And again, I'm having fun with those matchups, but I need to have more of them, and we can't make that happen. Capcom has to make that happen. They have to look at the base and say, wow, we fucked up. We made a game where it's so easy to play with these 3 characters. Everyone just plays them because they're simpletons, and now the online play sucks. We need to do something to like hit the reset button, change the way ranking works. Because the truth is, those people probably shouldn't be at Master. They should probably be in Diamond. And they only got to Master because they grinded and grinded and grinded. And the way this game works, the more you play, you're going to hit Master anyway, even if you suck. Even if you have a losing record, you'll still hit Master. So anyway, that was Street Fighter yesterday. All right? Then, we went to Stardew Valley. Now, here's the deal about Stardew Valley. I like the game a lot, and I feel like it really fits the perfect spot as a late-night chill stream. It's so easy to eat. But I've seen something happen in the last month. You know, now we're 20 hours into Stardew Valley, and you start to see things start to kind of fall off. Meaning, yeah, we're having a little bit less of attendance. Not that we had great attendance on Stardew to begin with. We only had around 200 people every time I played it. But the oddest thing, you know, when I started playing Stardew Valley, it was literally the most supported stream that I was doing at the time. A month ago, people were stoked to see me play this game because they were like, oh, this is a game that we've played for a long time. You never really played it besides 7 years ago. It's cool to see you bring it into your rotation and give it a shot and you know, try out all the mechanics. And we really enjoy kind of giving you tutorage on that while you're playing and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it's perfect kind of game for us to have that opportunity to interact and talk not only about the game, but other topics as well. Right? But what happened is it went from being the most supported stream I've done to just an okay stream, which I'm still okay with, to last night doing poorly. I just care about money.
You fucking worthless humans.
I need money. Again, didn't hit the tier 1 tips goal, not even close. Got a couple super chats, and thanks to those who did super chat, I do appreciate that. No memberships whatsoever. And, you know, you're like, well, what happened here? Right? I think what happened is there was initial interest, but then after a month it falls off, right? So I was keeping this in the rotation as 2+ times a week. And a lot of people said when I first started playing it a month ago, if it's really bringing in this much revenue for you, why don't you play it more? And I said, because I don't want to milk my audience.
Because I don't want to milk my audience.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play this thing over and over and take advantage of it. I want to have it as part of my balanced schedule, right? So, you know, last night after seeing how poorly it did, I asked everyone what's going on, and basically I just get a lot of feedback saying, well, the game's boring. And I'm like, yeah, but the game hasn't changed in the last month. It's the same game. It's the same gameplay. In fact, it's better gameplay because we're unlocking more and more stuff. Right now, I have a chicken coop. We're about to look into getting a barn and other animals and do other things. So the game's actually getting more complex and interesting. So why is it falling off? Because you're a negative fucking piece of fucking shit. So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint. So, hint, hint.